Thank you for joining for another fast on Friday. I'd love to know if you're fasting with me. Even if you're not, just leave a comment down below. And I'd love to just hear if you've been following these videos, if you've been thinking about doing a fast on Friday, if you've checked out any of the work at the Poor People's Campaign, or thought about what it might be like to sort of add fasting in as part of your spiritual journey. Last week I got really hungry in the afternoon, and it was this interesting moment where I was sitting with the hunger, and it was really uncomfortable, and I just sort of started having that dialogue with God, with the divine, about what is this? What is this process bringing me to? What's this path bringing me to? And why do it? And it was really interesting. It was interesting in the sense that, in the past I've sort of set up some timers and set up some things just to remind myself about having a prayer life over the course of the day. But this was, this real embodiedness of lack, of absence, of longing, and it's been a really tough week, or tough, 2 weeks, and I'm really concerned about sort of the nature of where this culture is going, and it's almost like there's a gluttony of self-righteousness and a gluttony of finger-pointing. And, for me, I really got swept up in it this week. Those of you who read the email, who read the newsletter, I got so swept up in this, the anxiety of the nation. That's really what I got swept up in the anxiety of the nation, and just sort of popped out of me. And I was so surprised to kind of see that happen. How it really manifested in my behavior. Like, it just sort of like came through, and I ended up getting upset at somebody. They got upset at me, and it's been a week of prayer and conversation with my relationship to God, and where, who I want to be. So, as I'm going through the day today and experiencing the hunger and experiencing the lack, and as I carry the people with me who I want to carry with, there's some intentional prayer partners I have, but then there's also all of these Americans who have just been attacked these last couple of weeks, and the emptiness and the hollowness that has been injected into their lives because of anger and hate. There needs to be a cleansing in our nation, a spiritual cleansing, and I don't know how else to do it other than these like small little steps. But if it in any way this inspires you, please send me an email. Let me know if you want help. I'd love to find a way to help you if you want to try this out. By the way, it's my vote sticker. Hopefully you're voting, early voting in Massachusetts, but I think also elsewhere around the country. So hopefully, go participate in our democracy. It's really important. A lot of our ancestors were not allowed to vote. So please go do that. All right. Talk to you soon.